It's extremely grueling. We always say that we stretch you to the point where we can see all your holes.
Point of fire there! Give me rapid!
The Joint Readiness Training Center rotation is like a cricket bat in the face over and over again.
What's that, right?
I'm Sian Grzeszczyk, and I'm joining the Welsh Cavalry as they spend 12 days in what's known as the Box, a feared training area that's been used to test troops to their limits for decades.
Well, when I applied for the army, my dad didn't want me to join. He's like, oh, you're just getting yourself signed up to get shot. My mum was with me because she knew that there was nothing back home for me to do.
Meet Trooper Bethan Parker. She's the first female trooper in her regiment, first the Queen's Dragoon Guards. She's made history.
I'm a gunner on the Jackal, which is our reconnaissance vehicle, and I'll be like the eyes and the ears of our crew. So if there's enemy going to pop up, I'll be the first one to see it. And then I'll be in control of a 50 cal machine gun or a grenade launcher. I'm just a girl from Bridgend. Just a little weapon.
You're a trooper, but you are also someone that has made history, being the first woman to be a trooper in the Welsh Cavalry. So how does it feel when people say that to you?
At the start, it was like, it didn't really hit me because I was in an all-female troop in phase 1 where they were all joining the army, we were all joining the army to do the same thing. And then it was phase 2 where it was just me and one other. And then I think that's when it kind of hit that I'm going to be the only female in my regiment. You're all on top of each other, so it can get frustrating at times. Boys smell.
Do they?
Yeah.
Worse than girls?
A lot worse. I was a bit scared at first, coming to Reg. I didn't know how the guys would take me, whether they'd like tiptoe around me or just involve me, but they've been quite good. They treat me like one of them. Some of them were like too scared to ask certain questions, and I was like, just say it. And now, they just say it.
I wouldn't have wanted to be the first person doing that. And she's not let it get to her in any way. She could have got overwhelmed with it all, potentially, because there was a lot of like media interest in it, and she adopted it really well. She created a really mature approach to it, and you know, she'd rather be doing her job, but she's more than willing to do it, but as long as it doesn't interfere with her work.
We're just all a family here. So you see some regiments still have name tags because they don't know who each other are, but we're a small regiment, we know pretty much everyone, and we all get on. Yeah, so like your troop sergeant and your boss would be like the dad figures, and then you got like the lance jacks and the troopers are more like brothers.
The 23-year-old is preparing to take part in one of the biggest military training exercises to take place in the world this year in Louisiana, Exercise Rattlesnake. She's normally a gunner, but is helping out in a different role on this exercise. She'll be resupplying the troops whilst they're out on the ground with water, food and vital supplies.
So on ranges, they went through about 80 plus litres, and that's just half a day. So it's more than that a day.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you get back in terms of like
Shower.
food and showering?
Sort my admin out.
How are you finding it? Because normally you're a gunner and you switch to resupply, so what's it like?
It's different. It's good to see like how the SQMS work, but I would rather be on the ground.
And that's what you're going to be doing when you're back. Why are you doing this on Louisiana?
I think it's just numbers. They needed people to drive. And we've got a lot of new troopers that aren't qualled.
The exercise ends with a great surprise for Trooper Parker, who receives a promotion from the American Brigade Commander. Next time, we take a look around the mock villages created specifically for troops on this exercise to make it feel real. We meet the actors they'll have to interact with who used to do those jobs for real, including a former diplomatic security special agent and a former US ambassador. Sian Grzeszczyk, Forces News, Fort Polk, Louisiana. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.